Now, workers are taking to the streets today. Trade Union Federation SAFTU leading protests across the country ahead of this afternoon's budget speech. The federation says the stay away is a direct result of devastating job losses that stemmed from the COVID-19 pandemic. It says this has exposed the country's inequalities and its weak economy. The day of action is also in support of healthcare workers who've been on the front line during this period. My colleague, that's eNCA senior reporter Aviwe Mtila, is following that story for us, and this morning he finds himself in the Joburg CBD, where a group of union members have already gathered to express their demands, and they're calling for an end to unemployment and poverty, and that's coming on the back of those shocking numbers of increased unemployment stats in our country. Aviwe, good morning.
Good morning, Brad. And yes, the final preparations for the demonstration of SAFTU today around unemployment is being finalized at their headquarters just here in Elof Street. It's one of 3 demonstrations that we'll be seeing around Gauteng province. This particular members will be moving to the Bara Hospital shortly, but I just want to catch up with some of them to find out exactly what today is all about. Thank you for joining us at eNCA. But just more details on why this strike is going ahead. I understand it's a stay away, but what is the basis of it?
The South African Federation of Trade Union has taken a decision to call all workers to stay at home today, not to go to work. The reason for the stay away is because South Africa, the state of the economy is collapsing. More jobs are being shed every day. Workers are losing their job every day. Now the basket of grocery is increasing while workers are not working. Now workers must now demonstrate their anger for job losses, demanding more jobs to be created. The treasurer is delivering the budget speech today. Then we are demanding that indeed more money must be put to stimulate the economy so that more jobs can be created. We are demanding that the vaccination, more money must be put it together to buy more vaccination so that people cannot be die because of coronavirus. But people are no longer fearing coronavirus now. They are fearing hunger as they are not working. So today we are actually demonstrating, as you can see, workers here. And there are a number of workers at Baragwana whom we are going to support today that are actually demonstrating their anger for the inclusion of NUPSO, our sister union, in the formation and the councils that are taking place in Baragwana management forums.
Do you have an idea of how many SAFTU members will be staying away today? And you mentioned the budget speech. One of the issues were around the salary freezes in going years. Have you met up with the finance minister to get a better understanding of whether he will freeze public wage bill?
The public workers unions, they do demand increase, especially this time around, because they've been without an increase since 2014, not getting a reasonable increase. So we are expecting, of course, the minister to allocate a budget for the public workers union. SAFTU unions that are to participate on the strike today are 21 unions. With us here today, you can see NUMSA in majority. We have a NUPSO is here. We do have a SAPU police union is coming. Matusa is already at the Baragwana.
And then the strike, of course, is no work, no pay. Is that a wise thing to be doing given the current economic climate, to tell your members to stay home and not get paid for today?
The principle of no work, no pay is a principle that we know that the capitalist bosses will champion. But workers will always go out and fight for their right. Whether the principle of no work or no pay is there, but workers are forced to fight for their right no matter what.
Thank you very much. SAFTU in Gauteng, outside their headquarters, planning to go to Bara Hospital where there are a number of similar protests happening outside. I understand today is the stay-away strike from the union, and of course it is no work, no pay for those people who are not even joining the demonstration but staying at home.
Thank you very much, Aviwe Mtila, there on Elof Street outside the head office of Trade Union Federation. SAFTU will keep on tracking that story during the day. Now, the health